the world can't be imagined without technology. And technological evolution is fast growing, eating deep into our social, cultural, and economic life. There is the need to shape and produce generations that can exploit, innovate, and invent all the good things that technologies has brought. Thus, the essence of TechWorld, engaging the kids in this wonderful program.
Fantastic alchemy of emerging technology will unfold around us. The acceleration of the Internet of Things and AI advancement have come during an uncertain time in the microchip industry.
Bar does not have what? A specific appearance. What displays on your property bar is determined by the tools you select.
Every individual has a particular thing in them, and all these things that we have is to develop them, is to train them, to teach them, to help them to develop the talent they already have in them, until they are able to produce something for the use of the community.
Just give us time, because we want to teach them how things are happening, not that they know it alone. They can even use it to innovate a lot of things on their own. Just like they should just give us 100% support for this program.
If I want to use my custom size, I can take my ruler and measure it maybe 11.
So we can use scratch to code game. In fact, that's what we are going to do for this class. We are going to create a world. Everything here, the interface here, is for what? For coding. Under it, we have the script. We'll get there. When we start the program, we say script. Then we have the costume. What do we do under costume? Is to modify or to manipulate our sprite.
We believe in the next stage here, in terms of coding, graphics, we have to showcase all these kicks outside Nigeria, both in Europe and US, because if you follow it up, Google, Yahoo, all these big companies, they have competition for these kids, and Nigeria has not been going there. So it's high time to train them to represent the country.
Yeah, it's not about competition alone. It's about having a critical thinking. That is, to know what they can do, what they can stand for in the future. We cannot continue to depend on governments. We need to look into the future, and it is from now we start planning that. And at the end of the day, all the problems we are having in the country now, we can do away with those things.
You know, when the government are so open, I believe that private companies can drag the state. So this time around, government cannot do everything for us. We that we in private sector, we have to come and assist the government.
Valence electrons are the electrons in the outermost shell of an element. They are responsible for what? Chemical reactions and flow of electric currents. And they are responsible for chemical reactions and what? Correct.
I was impressed because students at that age, they were able to comport themselves very well and listen attentively. And when it was time for practical, they followed instruction perfectly, and they were eager and willing to participate in the practical. Although the time was very short and we were able to finish, we had successfully. But by God's sake, when next they come, we'll be able to do more of it, and they will know better how basic electronics and embedded system works.
So
increase the student knowledge about technology, increase the student knowledge about electronics. That's the most basic things we teach them, we taught them. And mostly we are trying to innovate them about what we Nigerians also can do. Apart from China, there are many products in which China built up, just like all those power bank. We check the level, we see everything are made in China. But here in Nigeria, we also can build it. We have the passion, we have the knowledge to build up to those. That is why we are trying to innovate all those little kids on a way to build up a component on their own.
The function of CSS is to give our color, our web page structure. I mean, to give it to beautify our web page.
The function of CSS is cascading styles.
Did you hear what I said? The function of CSS is cascading style sheets. That's the listing of hypertext.
Be surprised as how your little children knows how to apply all these technological gadgets. So we need to monitor as parents. So even parents, when you know what it is, you can also take care of your children. Like my daughter now, I usually encourage her to watch it.
Because the children, the brain is, it can take anything. They are able to, they want to learn anything, they want to take anything, and they easily learn even better than elders.
ICT, and that will be the liberation for our children and the next generation, including this present generation. That's why I brought 3 of my children to attend this program, and it has been very marvelous, even beyond what was expected.
There is no knowledge that is lost. I mean, coming here, they will meet new friends, 1, 2, 3 things to learn from the program. Definitely, it should be a continuous program.
A program of this magnitude obviously doesn't go just by saying. It takes a lot of planning, it takes a lot of organization. We budgeted about 500 kids because we opened a portal where they can register. But to our own greatest surprise, we were taken aback this morning when we discovered we have over 1,000 kids here. So you can imagine how turgid it was going to be.
It was a double challenge, to say, like you've mentioned, being an organizer, also an instructor. To a very large extent, I'm happy because it's beautiful to see that kids are actually ready to learn. All we're having about 1,000. So it shows that they're ready to know what technology is all about. They're ready to actually adopt technology into whatever they are trying to pursue in the nearest future. So it's a wow, and it's very beautiful for me.
I'm learning how to code, how to make games, doing animation, cartooning, and some other stuff.
They taught us graphics. They taught us about graphics. I love the program. I would like to come back next year to learn those courses.
All right, we are in Ogun Tech Hub with children lively about seeing what is happening in technological world. They are very happy to be experiencing and giving them insight, something different, a look into what technology really is. Some of them have learned web designing, cartooning, graphics, among others. But right now they want to express how happy they are, of course. They want to show us with enthusiasm that they are really happy about what is happening here. So kids, tell me, are you very happy? Yeah! That's what I want. This really shows that you're enjoying the program. So tell me, would you love to come back next time to have such program? Yeah! TechWorld!